Good evening. Thanks for joining Fox 7 Austin News at 9. I'm Jenna King. New THC regulations going into effect at the end of the month could mean that some of the most popular products will be taken off the shelves. Beginning March 31st, most smokable hemp products will become illegal, leaving many THC vendors unsure about their futures. Fox 7's Marco Bittnell joins us live from the Capitol with the latest. Marco.
Well, Jenna, these new regulations are bringing stricter and more expensive guidelines to THC vendors, and it's left some wondering if their businesses will be able to survive these changes.
We are always in fear that, we're going to lose more and more categories.
Fears rising for THC vendors across the state as new regulations are set to ban one of their most popular products.
The flower right here, those are natural THCA flower, and the change will be in how it's calculated. So this whole category will probably disappear.
Oz Millman is the owner of Green Herbal Care, which has multiple locations across Central Texas. Since 2018, they've been a supplier in the state's multi-billion-dollar hemp industry, with THCA flower being one of their best sellers. When heated, it turns into Delta-9 THC, giving users a high.
You can see sales are going up. People like the product. People use the product. Why go against the people?
But now THCA flower will essentially be illegal, as new regulations from the state say that THCA must be included in the total THC calculations, meaning that most smokable hemp products will no longer meet the legal limit to be sold in Texas. And at Green Herbal Care, flower sales make up about 50% of their revenue, something they'll have to replace with inferior products and something that they fear will have a bigger push to the black market.
They're going to go to places that they don't have lab reports. They have less knowledge of what they're buying. Instead of, this place, everything is tested. They know exactly what they get.
THC vendors are also seeing a huge spike in licensing fees as well, as they're now required to pay $5,000 annually per location, a steep change from the $150 they were paying previously. It's a change Green Herbal Care will be able to survive, but others might not be able to.
We got used to a lot of changes. So with the fees, we're going to be okay. We're going to survive it. I guess some of the competition will disappear, which is a shame. There is a room for all of us.
The new regulations come after a back and forth in 2025 when the Texas legislature passed a bill banning THC products outright. That was vetoed by Governor Abbott, who instead ordered DHS to implement stricter THC regulations. But still, owners like Oz have begun to lose faith in lawmakers.
I chose Texas to be my home. I really love the values here. It's supposed to be the state of freedoms, and it doesn't seem like that anymore.
These new THC regulations come after THC vape pens were banned last September. But for now, edibles like gummies and drinks, as well as CBD, still remains legal to sell. Reporting from the Capitol, Marco Bittnell, Fox 7 Austin News.